and welcome to the program. This is Vivica Williams, and you're watching Head to Head. For Ukraine, energy is a heated, often controversial, and always critical issue, and energy independence even more so. So when there's the question of Ukraine possibly having to start importing gas from Russia again, we and you want to know more about energy in general. To talk about this, we have Mykhaylo. He is the president of the Center for Global Studies, Strategy 21. Mykhaylo, thank you so much for being with us today.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes. Well, let's talk briefly about the Stockholm Court ruling. The Stockholm Court recently said that Ukraine needs to import gas from Russia because their contract doesn't end in 2019. So there's been a 2-year break from importing. So what are the implications of this?
If we take consideration contractual relationship between Naftogaz and Gazprom, we can see asymmetrical relationship because Gazprom provided more rights than Naftogaz. If we take consideration decision of Stockholm Arbitrage, we can see that Naftogaz successfully rejected pretension of Gazprom concerning take-or-pay obligations.
Yes, and this take-or-pay was a really heated an issue where Ukraine was forced to pay for a certain quantity of gas, regardless if it used it or not.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And it means serious success for Naftogaz because approximately $45 billion total money in accordance with this contract as a debt, so-called debt for Naftogaz. If we take consideration 10-year period of existing contract, it means more $75 billion. And other very important consequence for Naftogaz means only 5 billion cubic meters per year of needed import from Gazprom to Naftogaz. Instead, 52 BCM annually in accordance with preliminary vision of Gazprom. It's absolutely very different. Yeah, right. 52 BCM or only 5. Yeah. Really, it will be no more 4 BCM because 20% discount exists in accordance with some articles of existing contract.
So in a sense, it is a victory for Naftogaz in that even though they need to continue the contract until 2019, the amount is significantly reduced from 55 to 5. But what about the moral implications? So Ukraine has been just over-relieved that there's been no need to import gas, but now there will be this requirement. So how does this affect Ukraine morally?
I think that it means victory for Naftogaz, of course, but on the other hand, we see that Naftogaz will pay some money to Gazprom. It is not unpredictable, absolutely no, because we very good remember that during second quarter of 2014, when Russian aggression against Ukraine was started, Naftogaz rejected price from Gazprom, which was very high, approximately $485 per 1,000 cubic meters.
And this was
a fantastic price.
And this was even the special rate that was worked out in this deal, which was even higher than what European countries were paying.
Yeah. Naftogaz proposed some ideas how to provide reduction of gas prices, first of all by reverse flows from the EU countries. But Gazprom rejected commercial approach for gas trading between two companies, and Naftogaz was ready to pay market price, but Gazprom rejected this idea. Gazprom confirmed market level of price $485. Consequently, both sides requested to Stockholm Arbitrage in accordance with some articles of existing contract. Now we have decision of Stockholm Arbitrage concerning non-market level of Gazprom's price for second quarter of 2014. Consequently, Naftogaz will pay money for Gazprom, but not $485. Only 362, as I remember. It means serious money which will save for Naftogaz. And main conclusion for Gazprom that price $485 was politically motivated, not commercial, not market motivated.
So indeed, this was a real victory for Naftogaz and for Ukraine.
I think that Gazprom will have an opportunity to utilize gas weapon, gas trading as a weapon after this decision of Stockholm Arbitrage.
Oh, wonderful. So it has a lot of long-term implications.
Yeah.
And now let's turn to the fact that regardless, Ukraine is importing gas, either it's from Russia or if it's from reverse flow. Ukraine has the resources to produce its own gas without having to import. So what is the status? What are we seeing in Ukraine being able to produce more of its own energy resources?
Yeah, Ukraine has unique opportunity to increase domestic gas production. Now we have approximately 21 billion cubic meters of annual domestic gas extraction. It means 2/3 of our domestic consumption. Because if you take consideration last data of our statistic service, Ukraine consumed during 2016 no more 30 billion cubic meters.
So there's been a decrease, absolutely, from the 50, the 60 billion that used to be the case.
5 years ago, it was
60 or 70.
Approximately between 55 to 60 BCM.
So this is a significant reduction. Are we seeing more this year? What's being done to help reduce the consumption of gas in Ukraine?
Ukrainian state-owned company Ukrazvidobывання has a unique conception, unique program, which was supported by Ukrainian government in the end of 2016, conception 2020. It means 20 billion cubic meters annual gas production till
by 2020.
2020. Yeah.
It's the magic number for everyone.
Yeah, magic number. Yes, it's possible for Ukrazvidobывання because now current level of production means approximately 15 BCM, 14.5 to 15 BCM annually. So during 3 coming years, it will be possible to increase to 20 BCM. And other gas production must be provided from private gas extractive sector.
Right.
It means 1/4 of national gas extraction. It means approximately additional from 6 to 7 BCM. Consequently, in the case of success for this program 2020, Ukraine will have unique opportunity to extract approximately 26 BCM. But total success will be in the case when total consumption will be reduced to level 26 BCM from current level of 30 BCM annually.
And that's always the best case, the most efficient, is to reduce the amount. Thank you so much for being with us today, Mykhaylo.
Thank you.
Today we spoke with Mykhaylo Honchar. He is the president for the Center of Global Studies, Strategy 21. Thank you for watching.